Wow, you can really hear me. Like you can hear the spit in my mouth and everything. Ready? Here's my song. S S S S A F F F F T T T T Y say say da 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 boom 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 boom. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Wait a minute. We can dance if we want to. We can leave our friends behind because our friends don't dance. And if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. So we can go if we want to. We can leave the world behind and we can act like we come from out to this world and whatever, far behind, and we can dance. Francais. Is that what they say? I don't know. Hi, it's Saturday night. What's going on? I'm exhausted. Just letting you know. But I had to come on tonight because tomorrow I'm going to Newport, Rhode Island, and I'm going to the beach. I'm already dreading it because I have to be in traffic. So I'm planning on leaving at like 7 a.m. I know the beach isn't even open then. And then here's another thing. So I'm looking it up. Okay, get the address. It's $35 to park your car. Like, what in the name? $35 to park your car at the beach. Like, what is that? To go get sandy and salty, and I gotta pay for that. So, I'm hoping I get there early enough so that I don't have to pay. Because I like that. It's fine. I really don't care. You can judge me, but I really don't wanna pay $35 to park at the beach. However, if I can't get in and they make me pay $35, then I have to pay $35. So, I go to the store. I'm such a ding dongy. I go to the store and I said, okay, let me get some tomatoes for my salad. I'll get, some mangoes for my little picky fruit, thinking that I'm all set with lettuce. I come home, I get ready, get all the stuff out, the fixins to make my salad. I have no freaking lettuce left. It was going to be a good salad too. So I have to go buy a pre-made salad. I don't like doing that because I like my salad, but it's fine. I'm leaving early. The store will just be opening. I will get my pre-made salad and it's going to be fine because I have all the other little things I'm taking with me. I'm taking pretzel crisps or pretzel thins, whatever they are, and hummus. I love that. Some little mangoes. I don't know, something else. And that's it. So it'll be a fun day. I'm just the driving and the traffic and people. Oh god, I just don't oh, whatever. It'll be fun. I did get a blanket at a yard sale today for $1. I already washed it and it's ready to go. So that'll be good. Oh my gosh, you guys don't even know. I went yard selling today. It was a great, fantastic yard sale day. It was really good. Saw friends I haven't seen in a few years. So that was really good. And it was just a really great day, like, all around. What did I get? What was the cool find of the day? I didn't bring anything with me here. What was the cool find of the day? My coolest find would have to be what was the best find? I mean, I had so many. I really did today. I had a lot of good finds. What really sticks out in my mind? Oh, all right. This is my favorite find now that because I did, I didn't get a lot of things, but I got enough things to forget what my favorite thing was, but I remember it now. So we go to this one yard sale, and I said to the lady who was running the yard sale, "Oh my gosh, those calla lilies. Who has calla lilies in their yard? I haven't really seen any. I carried calla lilies when I got married to Al, so but these are purple. These are really cool." And I'm like, "Wow, those are beautiful." She said, "Do you wanna buy them?" Well, knock me over with a feather. Yeah, I wanna buy them. So she said, "Well, you gotta dig them up." Fine with me. I'm used to digging stuff up. I do that. I do that in my yard. I dig stuff up, I move it around. So I got a shovel that she was selling for $2. I did not buy the shovel. She let me use the shovel. I dug up most of the calla lilies because she was giving some to a friend of hers. And I paid $10 for this huge bunch that I was able to get 3 thingies, 3 placements out of. So good. I'm so excited. And she said she had planted them 2 years ago and they had spread a lot. So I love spreading perennial plants. I'm very excited. We already planted them. That was my favorite find of the day, and I think the best deal too. So, hello, White Wolfie. I think you're new here, so welcome. Hello to Bill. Hey, howdy, and hello from your old friends in Kentucky. Hello, and Kathy, wet Texas you. I am not about the soggy, but you know what? It is what it is. It was pretty muggy here in Rhode Island today. I didn't mind it though, because again, summer is so short. I feel like people are already posting fall pictures on TikTok. And I have to say, I have liked a few of them because like that looks really cool. I'm not doing that to my house, but wow, my house would look so fun if I did that. But people are already doing videos going Halloween hunt shopping at TJ Maxx and all of these places and Michael's. I'm like, oh no, I'm not ready for that. I did buy 2 Christmas candles today though, but they're Yankee candles and their scents are just oh my gosh, they're so good. They're just so good. Let me tell you guys what happened last weekend. So last weekend we had a disaster. Did I tell you already? Did I go over this? Maybe I did, but we had a leaky pipe in the house, and then I had to get a new computer. So I'm using my new computer setup now. I didn't when I went live last Sunday, I did not have everything set up, but I'll set this all up. This is my old monitor, not that you can see, but it's great because this is a big monitor, and, uh a new tower, not really new, but the guy gave it to me, so it was awesome, and my old keyboard, which is great, and Al set everything up. It looks really nice, and he did a great job. So thank you, Al, and I'm happy with it. Hopefully, it sounds good and I think it does. I think it does, but this is my whole new setup. Oh, White Wolfie is Jenny. Jenny. How are you? So you're not new here, but you're kind of new because you guys haven't been around in a while. So thank you for coming back. And yeah, so it was Al and Al looked at me today. He goes, "You know what we were doing this time last weekend?" And I said, "Oh no, I forgot. Totally forgot." And he reminded me. It was the day from hell last Saturday, but we got through it. It could always be a lot worse. But I don't like those days. I don't like those days. We were supposed to have a fun day, but it's okay. It's okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a fun day, and Al and I have fun every day, right, honey? He's like, "Oh, please." No, we have fun. We do as much as we can. I went in the pool a little bit today, but here's the problem with me. Not I don't want to see dreading going to the beach, okay? Because I don't want it to be misconstrued in the wrong vein. But I literally get bored sitting. I know. It's it's such a problem. I used to be able to go to the beach when I was much younger and sit there for hours from morning until nighttime. Now, oh my gosh, even when I sit in my yard, I can't sit. I was like, dude, sit down. I just can't sit still. I go in the pool, I'm in there for like a half an hour, unless I fall asleep. If I fall asleep, all is good. But if I just go in there like today, like, oh, I'm bored. I gotta get out. It was like a half an hour. And it was nice. I just can't with me. I just hopefully you guys are having a fabulous week. Hopefully you have, a great weekend you are in the midst of. And let's just go ahead and chat about all we have to chat about tonight. I mean, it's mostly about the Ozzy farewell tour. Farewell show, I should say. Not it was not a tour. It was like a 9-hour event. So forgive me that I said the word tour. But there's a whole lot of meat on that bone. I will tell you that. Oh, wait a minute. I got to put one more thing up on my screen here. And I'm very excited to. This is at the end of the show, but Of course, I start coughing. I was like, "Go live." I was just gonna do videos tonight and then post them. And he goes, "No, no, no, just go live." I'm like, "Okay." I'm so tired. It's like I'm so exhausted. But anyway, it's great. It's fine. It's all good. This all right, let me put that up there. All right, awesome. So the Ozzy Osbourne final show happened a week ago. And so much has come out of the show. And one thing I thought this was crazy. Travis Barker, if you guys are familiar with him, he's the drummer from Blink 182, and he's married to Courtney. Is it Courtney? Which Kardashian is he married to? Listen to me. I can't. Well, he's married to one of them. Is it Courtney? I think so. Who's Travis Barker married to? Come on, Google. Who is Travis married to? It's Courtney, right? No. Yeah, it's Courtney. So he's married to Courtney, and he's been around. He's like a kid. I don't know. What is he? I know he's younger than me, and he's worth quadrillions. So good for him. Good for you, Travis. But very well known, and he idolizes Ozzy, which all of the musicians that performed in that final show of Ozzy's really just pay homage to him because, I mean, he's Ozzy, right? So Travis took the stage at Ozzy's last ever concert in Birmingham, and I guess it was a great performance. Courtney was there. She was so proud. Travis is out there doing his thing for the Ozzy show called Back to the Beginning. And Courtney said, "That's my husband." It was on her Instagram stories. And Travis played Symptom of the Universe by Black Sabbath. And he also, like, it was such a star-studded event. So many unbelievable musicians with like iconic musicians were there. It's crazy. So Travis also did Train Kept a Rollin' next to Steven Tyler. We'll be talking about him in a couple of minutes. And also on Bark at the Moon, and Nuno Bettencourt was on the stage too. It's just insane the amount of celebrities that were there, as they should be. And remember, this was all a charity event, um, to donate to 3 very well-known charities. So everybody donated their time. And Travis really loves Ozzy so much, and I have to share this because it's important for you to see it. This is from people.com, so let's go ahead and share it. And it's just kind of crazy. Travis Barker owns a can of Ozzy Osbourne's DNA because, of course, he does. Like, first of all, how do you get that? Did Ozzy agree to it? And does he know Travis has it? It's just, that's so weird. Isn't that like, didn't Michael Jackson have someone's something? Didn't he carry around blood? Wait, alright, so I gotta look it up now. Let's see, did Michael, I don't know, he did something. Michael or somebody else did. Jackson have someone's blood. Like, that sounds so is that not it's crazy, but, these things are they're things, or he had something. Alright, no, there is no credible evidence that Michael Jackson had someone else's blood in his possession. The rumors about him having someone else's blood are related to the false claim that he was a vampire, or the false claim that he needed blood transfusions to maintain his appearance. Those are rumors, they are falsisms, they are not true. But who carried all right, so what we have to be very specific with Google. What celebrity had a vial of blood? Someone did. Watch it be Ozzy. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, that was it. Okay. Billy Bob Thornton and Angelina Jolie. They wore a vial of his blood when they were married, and they got married in 2000 and divorced 3 years later. So I guess carrying around each other's blood did not keep them bonded for that long. Anyway, we're still we're still here. So let's see, 10 empty liquid death cans containing Osborne's DNA via saliva sold for $450 each. I mean, I'm yawning. That is terrible. Al's gonna get so mad. It's almost 9 o'clock here. Like, this is past my bedtime. I'm doing this for you. Do you hear the fireworks? They're going, I'm so sorry. You see, this is why I didn't want to do a live tonight, but Al insisted. It's fine. I love you guys. I do. But wow, that had to come out, or else I would have exploded. So anyway, let's see. The Blink 182 rocker, who is 49, shared a since expired picture on his Instagram stories of an empty liquid death can which contains traces of the Prince of Darkness's saliva. The empty iced tea can was among 10 that were sold for $450 each of infinitely recyclable Ozzy. Ozzy Osbourne is one of one, but we're selling his actual DNA so you can recycle him forever. That is just so did Ozzy get a piece of that? I don't know. That is crazy. Okay, so once technology and federal law permit, you can replicate Ozzy and enjoy him for hundreds of years into the future. But you're not going to be here in hundreds of years. So how are you going to enjoy him? You can't. And you can't what do? You take out his DNA and you smell it. What do you do with it? Nothing. It's just you have a can of his DNA. How do you know there's anything in the can? Are you gonna open the can? Let's see. Oh, it's open. The can's oh, see, he's got a spit in there. And then it says, let's make that bigger. So there's the look official DNA sample. Okay. Ozzy Osbourne. Okay, and he signed it. All right. So I guess, I mean, let's see. Osbourne encouraged fans to create Ozzy dupes for posterity. Clone me, you. The rocker previously teamed up with Liquid Death for an electrolyte drink mix called Death Dust. Okay, so I guess Ozzy has something going. It's just kind of crazy, what people do. Something else weird that people have. Let's see. Let's see. Uh, what celebrities? Like, how am I going to word this? What celebrities carry around body fluids? Let's see. Let's see if there's anyone else. I don't know. Da, da. While some celebrities have been reported to have unusual relationships with body fluids, often involving blood in symbolic gestures, it is not common practice for celebrities to carry around their own body fluids routinely. Now, it talks about Angelina Jolie and Billy Bob Thornton, about their blood. Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly, that's right. They did something about they drank each other's blood or something like that. Now see, this is good for Halloween right now, but I'm talking about it now. So you're getting in on it early. Oh, Tony Hawk also donated his blood to Liquid Death. All right. And Lil, I shouldn't say little, Lil, Lil, Nas X released a controversial sneaker that contained human drops of blood. Now that's just weird. I'm sorry. It is crazy. And, going on to Kelly Osbourne. Hey, Kurt, how are you? Happy 4th in a week. Right? Isn't that crazy? 4th of July was just a week ago. It's crazy. Oh, by the way, before we move on, can I just tell you, I'm so excited. I am going to see John Waite. I ain't missing you at all. And then when I see You smile, I can face the world. Whoa. You know I can do anything. Yeah. I love him. Did you know I love John Waite? Where's my thing? Oh, Al moved it. Where's my John Waite thing? Where's my John Waite thing? He moved it. Anyway, I have a John Waite CD that he oh my gosh, he's so cute. He's just so adorable. And I swear he gets better all the time. It's so crazy. And I feel like his show now is not as acousticy. It's more like music-y. If that makes any sense at all. So I'm going to see him in November at the Greenwich Odeum. I can't wait. I just had to tell you. And you know who else is going there? I can't believe it. And I'm so mad, so upset that I did not know that Sean freaking Cassidy is also going to the Greenwich Odeum, and I think that's in September. And I'm telling you, man, I got to get me a ticket. I got to go see Sean Cassidy because I have Tiger Beat magazines all over this studio, and Sean Cassidy is on the cover of most of them. I love Sean Cassidy. I grew up with him on my walls. I told Al again this morning. He's like, because I'm so upset I didn't know Sean was, and his show is almost sold out. Of course it is. He's like, really? I said, yeah, because it's Sean Cassidy. Like, he doesn't get it. He doesn't understand the whole Sean Cassidy love. I was personally going to marry both Sean Cassidy and Leaf Garrett, not knowing when I was 10 that that wasn't a thing. You couldn't do, like, you can't do that. Well, I guess you can. Sister wives, they did it. But anyway, I wasn't even thinking of it in that way because I was 10. So I was really going to marry both of them. And I don't think he gets it. You know what I mean? Like Sean Cassidy, Leaf Garrett, all over my room. Scott Baio, they were there. They were there. And I need to go see Sean Cassidy. And I hope I can get a ticket. Like literally, the show's almost sold out. So we'll see. But I am going to see John Wayne. I love him. I was like, "You saw him already." I said, "Yes, so? And? Your point?" "Your point." Exactly. There is none. I'm going. Anyway, let's move on. Kelly Osbourne. So, I have to share this because she's really upset. And I don't blame her. I really don't. Let's go ahead and make sure it's there. Okay, so this is from people.com as well. She debunks rumors about dad Ozzy Osbourne's health and clarifies that he's not dying. Now, we all know that Ozzy is not well. I mean, he has Parkinson's disease. I don't believe he can walk any longer, and that's why they had him sitting at his event. And Kelly says, yes, he has Parkinson's, and yes, his mobility is completely different than it used to be, but he's not dying. Kelly said in an Instagram stories post, and I do have a video um, to, let's go ahead and look at that. Let's go ahead and I'll share that one. Now let's do a quickie here. Okay.
So there's this video going around on social media, and it's supposed to be of my dad, and it's AI, and it has a voice like my dad's David Attenborough or something, and it starts out saying, "I don't need a doctor to tell me that I'm going to die. I know I'm going to die." What the fuck is wrong with you people? Why would you spend your time making a video like this? He's not dying. Yes, he has Parkinson's, and yes, his mobility is completely different than it used to be, but he's not fucking dying. What is wrong with you?
And I can't show the other video because she swears throughout the whole thing, and it's great. I think she should swear. But that other video is in relation to her talking about, remember when we talked about this a long time ago, her parents allegedly came out and said that they're no longer going to be here packed together. Like if one were to go up to the heavens, the other would soon follow, or they would both go up to the heavens together. If you can read between those lines of what I'm trying to say, now I have to be gentle about it because we don't want the algorithm to mistake this as something bad. Anyway, so she also came out and said that's not true. My mom said that is like as a not a joke, but she just came out and said it one time, but it's not true. So that's what the other video was about, and she was really swearing in that one, so I totally can't play that video. But she did say, her dad's health, of course, is not the best, but he's not dying. And, I have to say, guys, and I've been saying this, the videos that are AI generated now, they're getting s so real looking. I mean, I've been saying this, but they are getting better and better and better. However, there are some AI generated videos out there right now. It wants you to think that Oprah is talking about a pink salt diet. I know. I know. It's ridiculous. And it kind of looks like Oprah, but it's not Oprah. It's a very good lookalike of Oprah. And I'm telling you guys, the voice really sounds like Oprah, but it's not Oprah. But you could seriously be led to believe that is Oprah in these videos. But if you really look and you really listen, it's not Oprah. So I don't know where we're going to end up in the next year even. AI is going to be so far beyond what it is at this very second. And she has got such a point though. People literally make videos. I cannot stand those AI generated videos. I just can't deal with them. They're not grammatically correct. They skip, like it's not a smooth voice. They make up stuff. I don't know. Anyway, I thought the agreement of them both going together, because I remember reading that story to you guys years ago, and no one said it wasn't real, but now Kelly's coming out and saying that is not a real thing. So, know that. And I think Ozzy, really, really it must have taken a lot out of him to do that show, but he did it. He has been talking about getting back on stage one last time for so long. I'm just happy he was able to do it, and I think it's pretty amazing Sharon made it happen. People say things about her, and listen, she made it happen, and the money was donated to charity, and we're gonna be talking about that in just a few minutes as well. But a pretty cool thing that happened to Kelly the night of that show, and this is just so cool. Very, very cool. So let me make sure this is here. So let's take a look at this.
We gotta be quiet. Hold on. Kelly, I love you more than anything in the world. Fuck up, you're not married, boy, do it. Nothing would make me happier than spend the rest of my life with you. In front of your family and all of our friends. Kelly, will you marry me?
That's so cool. It's just neat. That was a pretty cool way to, be able to have them end the night. Kelly got engaged to Sid Wilson, and just really neat that Ozzy and Sharon were there to be able to be a part of that. And another person who was at that show, Mr. Steven Tyler from, of course, Aerosmith. Where has he been? He has been so quiet on the music front. And I was like, where like is Steven okay? Is Steven okay? Dude, he's all right. He's doing better than all right. And let's go ahead and take a look at how all right Steve is because wow. Wow. I don't know where he's been, but I'd like him to come back. Thanks. Won't play too much music. Dude. All right, I gotta take that off now, but I will tell you, he looks great, sounds great. Will there be an Aerosmith tour? Doubt it. He doesn't need to. The guys don't need to do that. But dang, we would love to see some Steven Tyler out there, here and there, wherever, because right? On fire. And so many people just loved his performance at Ozzy's show. It's crazy. Tony Iommi, this is kind of funny. Go ahead and share this screen. I mean, it's mean, but I did giggle. Tony Iommi compared Bill Ward to a Lord of the Rings monster at Black Sabbath's epic farewell gig. You look like Gollum, and I think that's a hobbit. This is from loudersound.com. And it says, as Bill issues a heartfelt thank you to everybody, Sabbath's guitarist admits he likened the drummer's appearance when topless, he was topless, to an emaciated hobbit. I mean, that's it's kind of funny though. And Tony has admitted that he said that. And I guess he did an interview with Eddie Trunk and he made fun of Bill backstage before Sabbath went on stage for their final show a week ago today, which is crazy. And Bill performed topless during the band's 5-song finale. I said to Bill, "Blimey, Bill, you look like Gollum." Mm. And he went on to say, and I don't think he knew who Gollum was. He's always been the same Bill. He just doesn't care. He goes on and does what he wants, which is great. That's always been Bill. I mean, that's now the big thing this week has been Sharon disinvited a band before the show, like right before the show. So a lot of people have speculated that the band she disinvited was Motley Crue. Now, I could not find anything that Motley Crue was supposed to perform. However, Ozzy gave them their start because he took them on tour with him when they were first starting out. So he put Motley Crue on the map basically. So they are forever beholden to Ozzy Osbourne. So I guess Motley was supposed to perform at the show. Well, they did not. And I will read you what Nikki Sixx recently put out on his Instagram or Facebook, whatever. And I guess there were health issues inside of the band. We know that Vince Neil has had some things going on. They had to cancel or postpone their residency in Vegas. I don't know what's going on with that. Vince has got a long recovery, but they're not saying what it is. We can only assume, it's not great if he's going to be recovering for months at a time. So a lot of people have just been speculating it's Motley Crue, allegedly. Now, the show for Ozzy, again, as I had mentioned a little while ago, it was a fundraiser for 3 charities that they support. So Sharon came out and said, this band, she I cannot find anywhere that she has named who the band is yet. She said she was going to when the show was over, but I can't find if she's actually said who the band is yet. I don't think she has. Well, she said she disinvited the band at the last minute because they were trying to make it, or their manager was trying to make it into a money opportunity for the band. But it was a fundraiser and it was Ozzy's farewell show. So it was not about the money. It was about all of these great musicians getting together to honor Ozzy Osbourne's final performance. And she just went on to say that, this band was money hungry. I can't believe that they would try to do this at an event like this. But who is it? We still don't know. And Nikki Sixx came out with a statement, but let's see. This is what Nikki said. Let me go ahead and share this. This post is from Nikki's Facebook. As some of you know, I take my health extremely serious. I work hard and I'm not interested in dying from work and BS stress. I work up my blood twice a year. We're focused on always evolving health. My goal just got back today's newest results and considering some misadventures in the past. The 66-year-old pirate ship looks ready to go back to sea. I have a wonderful wife, 5 golden children, and a beautiful granddaughter. Do you think any part of my past indulgences is worth destroying the beautiful life I built? Never. This is it. Either get your tighter or die a slow death crawl. We all die. Some just give up sooner. And I can't see the whole thing. For crying out loud, whatever. You get the gist of it, right? S To me, in that post, I kinda get a feeling he might be talking about Vince too. So, Vince, we know the voice hasn't been there. He gets made fun of all the time. Bada bada ba. His weight doesn't look where it should be. But again, we just don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So he did not say anything about being disinvited from the event. He just went on to talk about how he takes care of himself and they couldn't perform at the event because of health issues within the band. Is it Vince? Is it other people? Is it a collective thing? I don't think we know. I don't think anybody knows. So we still don't know who was disinvited from Ozzy's show. And I think once we do know, people are going to be so mad because people are already mad at Motley Crue about this whole thing because they think Motley Crue is the band that was disinvited. Now, Sharon, let's see, she said because they wanted to profit from the event, which was intended as a farewell and charity event, she decided and she told Billboard ahead of the show and stated that she would reveal the band's identity after the concert. And again, fans are speculating it's Motley Crue, but they're also speculating it could have been Kiss. Now, I haven't seen this was like the first time I've seen Kiss's name brought up. I don't know. I'm not really seeing too much about Kiss and people saying that, but y'all know Gene wants to do stuff for money, but I also think Gene, I don't know, in that sense, wouldn't have done that for that because you got to give him some credit. We all know Gene's about the money, but I don't know. I don't know. So we'll see. We're still waiting to see who the band was. And Brett Michaels, my Bretty, my gosh, he's been through it. And we all know that Brett puts on a pretty amazing show. So Brett has had to put a kibosh on some of his shows. Bret Michaels says he may change insane tour schedule after diabetes scare at a recent show. Please forgive me. Unfortunately, the highs and lows of living with diabetes since I've been 6 years old occasionally just kick my butt. And again, this is from people.com. He is 62, and look at you because you're so adorable. He is in the middle of a North American tour. And on Friday night, June 27th, at a show in Washington, Pennsylvania, he told fans at that show that he's got an insane tour schedule. And he wanted to thank fans for, coming out and seeing him perform. And then he went on to say, last night there was a packed pre-show meet and greet. And although I knew my blood sugar was low, I was excited to meet everyone and not let anyone down. Unfortunately, the highs and lows of living with diabetes since I've been 6 years old occasionally just kick my butt. Last night I went on stage and even added a song or two to the set to prove to myself and to the fans that I could do it. At the end, my blood sugar walking off the stage was a real life 39. So he also said, I vow in the near future, I'm going to take that time needed. And please forgive me if I have to move some of the shows around until I get this under control. Look at him. He's so cute. Like, is he not just... Stop it. I need to stop. All right. So he's just so cute though, right? I can't. He said, I am forever grateful, but just have to rearrange some of the schedule as everyone knows. Again, my apologies. I love the shows, the fans, and the music. He totally does. He's a great performer. The energy is at another level. And so we'll see what happens there. And then Tom Petty, his Malibu home is up for sale. It's a beachfront mansion, we should say. And it's on the market for $15 million. This is from foxbusiness.com. Norman of the property for sale. It's on 2.6 acres and it's in like a 4-home little, I don't know, subdivision or whatever. And it's in Malibu. And Tom lived there up until he passed in 2017. The house mansion has 7 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, and is about 8,000 square feet. Also has a 2-bedroom guest house, garage, and the studio remains intact for the new owner. Can you just imagine buying Tom Petty's home and the recording studio that he recorded in is still there? Oh, it just... I would like to go tour the house just to get into that studio. And I can just imagine, oh my gosh, the rush of feelings and emotion that must be there has to be off the chain for real. And let's see, his home was unaffected by the Pacific Palisades fire that did affect some parts of Malibu. So his home was okay. And that's that. So $15 million. If you got that lying around, you can go buy Tom Petty's former mansion. But it's on the water, so why not? Jeff Lynne of ELO cancels final ELO show due to health issues. Come on. This is from HollywoodReporter.com. This just came out a few hours ago. I think it was reported earlier, but this article just came out a few hours ago. Jeff was on his Over and Out farewell tour. Again, another end of the road tour for someone. Jeff Lynne had already had his what's believed to be final show. Of course, we all know he's the front man of ELO. He was supposed to have his last live performance and headline the BST Hyde Park Festival on Sunday, and he was closing out. It was going to be the last show ever. Last show ever on his Over and Out farewell tour. However, it's canceled. That's got to suck, like big time. So on his Instagram, Jeff's Instagram, it says, Jeff Lynne is heartbroken to report that he will not be able to perform at tomorrow's BST Hyde Park show. So this did come out today. Jeff has been battling a systemic infection and is currently in the care of a team of doctors who have advised him that performing is simply not possible at this time, nor will he be able to reschedule. That stinks. And then it still read, the legacy of the band and his longtime fans are foremost in Jeff's mind today. And while he is so sorry that he cannot perform, he knows that he must focus on his health and rehabilitation at this time. The band performed in Birmingham in 1970 by its co-founders Lynn, Roy Wood, and Bev Bevan, but they split up in 1986. And Jeff returned in 2001, but then officially rejoined the band in 2014. Wow. And pianist Richard Tandy, he passed away in 2024. He was 76. He was the last original member. And that's that. So no chance of rescheduling. Dang. But don't bring me down. No, 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 no. Woohoo. I tell you once more before I get off the floor, don't bring me down, down, down. Telephone. That song's a good one too. Hi, Kathy. How are you? You're awesome. And Star. Hi, Kathy. Kathy is Star. Hey, girl. Hey. Elise, how are you? Eunice. And let me see. Am I missing anybody? No. Peter Baker. What's going on? Demonetized. Hi. Star LeBlanc is Eunice. Hi. What's going on? So, hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And I got to share with you on this day in, hold the phone, 1983. This is what we were listening to on our radios, according to Billboard at number 10. She's a beauty. She's one in a million girls. One in a million girls. The Tubes. I remember hearing that song and going to Rocky Point Amusement Park, which is no longer, and that sucks, and going on the Music Express. That was my favorite ride, of course, the Music Express. And I remember that song being played. Dang it. At number 9, Want to Be Starting Something by Michael Jackson. Number 8, Family Man. That wasn't one of my favorites by Hall & Oates, I'm going to be honest. No, 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 no. He's a family man. Because wasn't he cheating on his wife or something? But he was a family man? I don't know. I wasn't a fan of that song. I'm just saying. But this song at number 7, Too Shy. Oh, you're too shy, shy. Hush, hush, eye to eye. Remember that? Kajagoogoo. Don't Let It End by Styx at number 6. At number 5, Never Gonna Let You Go. Gonna hold you in my arms forever. Sergio Mendes, Never Gonna Let You Go. At number 4, Time, nothing but time, I'm sure. 'Cause time is precious, I know. Here we go. It's coming back. In time, gonna be so much more. 'Cause time is nothing to show. We got time, won't give me time. Culture Club, Time, number 4. That went down a couple of notches, actually. At number 3, Every Breath You Take. Every move you make. I feel like I'm doing the rap version. That's The Police at number 3, Every Breath You Take at number 2. I wanna rock down to Electric Avenue. Then take you higher. Oh, oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. And then we'll take you higher. Oh no, you could already see what number 1 is. What a feeling. What a great movie. Girl, number 1, Flashdance. What a Feeling by the late Irene Cara. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh, that's so sad. She was fabulous. I used to watch her on the TV show Fame. And Flashdance, how many times did you watch that movie? I watched it a whole bunch. I'm just saying. And leg warmers, oh my gosh, like how many pairs did you have? I had a few. I did have a few. Jennifer Beals, great movie. This is what we were listening to on our radios. That's crazy. All right, guys, I want to remind you, if you didn't know, I'm so excited. and I will be watching this live when rock and roll took on the world. This is going to be on CNN tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern. I the whole Live Aid story, we'll never see that again in our lifetimes, ever, 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 ever. And what they were able to accomplish that day and the amount of money that they were able to raise is absolutely incredible. And it says their inspiration sparked a remarkable social movement, raising tens of billions of dollars. And this CNN original series will be on tomorrow night, July 13th, 9 o'clock Eastern. Please watch it because I think we'll all enjoy it. I'll be watching it at the same time. I can't wait. Let me know if you're going to watch it. And hey, Norm, how you doing? I will definitely check it out. Thank you so much, Norm. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I totally love you. I think that it's just great. I just pop on here and you guys show up. So I appreciate it very, very much. Please go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And also have yourself a great rest of your night. Have yourself a great week ahead. And guys, I love you, love you, love you. Mwah. And I will see you soon. Bye, guys. Have a great one. You are the best. You're the best in the West. Bye.